Mark with Northwoods Honey Company here. It's hot, I'm sweaty, but I did it. Everything got more supers, or brood boxes, or I don't even know at this point. Mine's not working right, but I'll let you take a look at what I did. This pallet here got more supers and or brood boxes for them to draw out. More feed cans on top. Again, I won't be taking any honey off of these if I'm feeding them. These guys over here, would you look at that? 4 supers high. The one on the back, it's got a medium and a deep. That deep, sitting around 70, 60-ish pounds. It's heavy, trust me, I picked it up. What we got? Well, this one here, I got 2 comb honey boxes on there. I took one of them off the one of the other hives because they weren't doing anything with it, and that one needed more room, and I figured I'd give it to them. They had that one comb honey box about half drawn out, which got me excited, so that's why they got the other one. A lot of the other hives got 1 super. Some of them I just spaced the frames out a little bit more. This guy got another super. Look at all those bees. This one over here, this walkaway split that I did, this one had the queen that was laying for about, I don't know, a couple days as of last week. Well, she's still in there and she's still laying. You can notice there's another box on top. That box is from the other walkaway split that still had the virgin in it. Well, it still had the virgin in it. So I gave the virgin the hive tool test, and if you don't know, they always fail the hive tool test. So got rid of her, took that hive, stacked it on top of this one, gave them a little boost of bees, which they will greatly appreciate, and they're on their way to filling out a 10 frames so I can put them in a deep at least come fall, winter time. My big walkaway split that was 3 boxes high has now graduated into a double deep. So I took those 15 frames, put them in 2 boxes, gave them 5 frames of foundation, and as you can see, they are cranking. They got, I think, 4, 5 frames of honey that they're starting already, which is great. And they can just keep on doing their thing and making more honey. You can see the other spot, right, where's my finger? There, the little brown spot, that's where the virgin hive was. And like I said, she's no longer with us. But I'll take her bees and put them to use over here. I still have 1 more yard to do, but I figure there's no need for everybody watching me sweat in the sun, putting boxes on. I'll give you an update later once I'm done and what I did. Making that honey. Check in with you at the other yard. Well, I'm at the other yard, and if my shirt doesn't tell the story, I'm warm, sweaty, even more if it was possible. Put some more supers on and added more deep boxes. Found the queen. Found what box the queen was in the split I made last week that had the swarm cells. Knocked out a bunch of runty swarm cells and left them with less than half a dozen, so they got more than enough queen cells to make a queen out of. Let me show you real quick what I did before I leave. My truck is running, the AC is blasting, and I can't wait to get in it. Let me show you. Got a super. Trying to remember. I left them alone. They got a couple of random deeps out of some other hives just to free up some space that I put up in that pink box. But they're not really doing a whole lot, but I'm using them to house deep frames that are full of honey. The one behind it in the white box, they are actually filling up those deep frames in that upper box. Short little pink and gray box is the one with the queen cells. That's the one I split last weekend. The box behind that, the queen is in. They're got a deep box on the bottom, queen excluder, a medium box that I put on for them to fill up with honey, because that top white box right there is full of honey and they're filling it up even more. This taller one here, they got another super. They're doing good. The one behind there, that gray and white one, is holding their own. Actually, no, that's one I'm experimenting with. So, top box, focus, is full of brood and honey, mostly honey. Bottom box, the one covered up with the weeds, is mostly brood with some honey on the outside. The middle gray box is foundation, so I'm experimenting with that. I am trying to see if they draw out that foundation in that medium gray box faster if I stick it between the two brood boxes. I'll come back next week and check on the progress and see if they drew it out, if the queen is in there, if they're drawing queen cells in the top box. I don't know. Again, it's an experiment. So I'm all out of drawn comb. So you gotta get creative sometimes. I'm making this stuff up as I go along. So we'll see what happens next week.